From the 18th of November 2025, all company directors and people with significant control will be legally required to verify their identity under the Economic Crimes and Corporate Transparency Act. This requirement is part of the wider reforms to help prevent the misuse of UK companies. If you're a director, the 18th of November marks the start of the transition year in which all directors must verify their identity before filing their company's next confirmation statement. Finding out when the next statement is due, you have to do a search on Companies House. So go to your web browser, search for Companies House, and then click on Companies House, and then click on Find Company Information. And on the next page, click on Start. Now you need to enter the name of your company in the search bar, and this will then bring you to the screen which shows when your confirmation statement is due. If you're a person of significant control, you'll need to provide your personal code to Companies House for your role as a person of significant control. There will be an online service to do this when the requirement comes into effect on the 18th of November. Every person of significant control will have a 14-day period during which they must provide their personal code. The date of your 14-day period depends on whether you were registered as a person of significant control with Companies House before the 18th of November, and whether you're also a director of the company. If you've already verified your identity for Companies House, you don't need to do it again, but you will need to provide whoever is doing your confirmation statement your personal code. To verify the identity for Companies House, you can use the gov.one login. Gov.one will ask you some simple questions to work out the best way for you to verify your identity online. The options available may depend upon the device you are using and whether you have photo ID or not, and also on the type of ID that you have. When I first found out about this information, I thought that this would be a tough ask for many company directors. As a consequence of this, I attempted to do this for myself, and I found the information online extremely misleading and it was going round in circles. In order to help everyone, I've created a video which will give you a step-by-step guide on how to verify your identity. I would suggest you watch this video and follow the steps in order to verify yourself. The first step in providing a confirmation of your identity with Companies House is to set up a Government UK One login. So start off by doing a web search for GovUK1 and then choose this option using your Government UK One login. On the page that it leads you to, click on Sign In at the bottom. On the next page, click on Create your Government UK One login. On the next page, you need to enter your email address and click on Continue. You will then receive a 6-digit code in your email, which you will need to enter and then press Continue. The next step is to set up a password, which you have to enter twice, and then press Continue. Then I would suggest on the next screen you tick on Text Message, and then click on Continue. You then have to enter your mobile number and then Continue, after which you will then receive a code by text to your phone. Enter the 6-digit code and then click on Continue. You then get confirmation that you've created your Government UK One login. Once you've done this, you are all set to start the identification process with Companies House. It's important that you start with a fresh browser, and in this do a search for gov.uk. When the page opens, then start to type Companies House in the search bar. As you are typing, it throws up a drop down of options. From this, choose verify your identity for Companies House. And then click on the magnifying glass at the side in order to bring this up on the next screen. Choose Verify your identity for Companies House. And on the next page that you arrive at, scroll down and click on Verify your identity. It then takes you to a page that says it's going to take you to the Government One login. Click on the green Go to Gov UK One login. On the next page, click on Sign In because you've already created your Government One login. You're then prompted to enter your login details to your Government UK One login. This then brings you to a screen which asks you, has your identity been verified for Companies House? Since it hasn't already been verified, you need to click on No. This then leads you to this page, which is basically for information purposes only, which you should read, and then go down to the bottom and click on Continue. You're then asked to indicate the country you live in, so click on the appropriate one and then click on Continue. On the next page, this then tells you what valid identification you can use to verify your identity. For the remainder of this video, I've used my passport. You need to click on Yes here to indicate that you do have photo ID and then Continue. On the next page, it asks you what device you are on. In my example, in this video, I've indicated that I was on a computer. On the next page, you then have to indicate the type of smartphone that you have, and then click on Continue. You then need to use the camera on your phone to scan the QR code, which will then take you to the appropriate store for you to open the app on your phone. You must then make the choice of whether you wish to share analytics. Then on the next screen, click on Sign In with Gov UK One. Then on the next screen, click on Sign In with Gov UK One login. You then have to enter your email address and your password. And on the next page, where it talks about taking a photo of your passport page, click on Continue. You then need to follow the guidance on how to take a photo of your passport and click on Start. It then advises that you need to scan the chip on the front of your passport. Click on Continue. The next screen gives you help on how to do this when you're ready. Click on Scan Now on the next screen if all is correct. Click on Submit Information, then you are required to take a selfie with your camera. So click on Start. Once you have done an acceptable image, it advises you to return back to your gov.uk login. In my case, this was on my computer. If you scroll back to the bottom of the screen, you need to click on Continue to finish proving your identity. And then it confirms your success. Click on Continue. You need to enter your postcode on this page and click on Find Address. Then select your house number and click on Continue. Then confirm that the details are correct and click on Continue on the next page. Then continue to the service on the next page. And that is it. Your identity is complete. Carefully save your Company House personal code and please send it to whoever is completing your confirmation statement for you.